Hola, buenos dias, ¿qué tal? We're just in sort of my hotel room now in Madrid. The day after, like the Hyrox, we did it yesterday. So this is what sort of we'll dive into it now. But again, just in my hotel room now. We're just in like sort of in the city of Madrid. I'll give you a little tour of it actually. Let's have a look. So again, like I said, it's just a nice sort of. It's been a nice decent bed. Again, if we go out to the we haven't got a balcony, just as a view of like this sort of courtyard, I guess. If you can see sort of down there. Yeah, we just had breakfast down there now, just been to a breakfast buffet. And that was amazing. Going there, just actually like smashing up. I love a hotel breakfast buffet. And yesterday, just there, we went to just had some toast, some honey, some fruit, some banana, some orange juice. Just again, just like some simple sort of carbohydrates. The way it's the day, just like first thing was just smashing the pastries. Had some sort of like table service in terms of like for the cook stuff. So that was just more. I think I would have an omelette with like turkey and ham or something. I don't know. That was all right. Again, it wasn't sort of any like the much cooked breakfast on. To help yourself, pardon me. Yeah, it was not the best buffet, but it was good. Again, just have some sort of had some food again, like so. A lot of pastries good. The cinnamon swirls were amazing. And then like I said, what we got just like the corridor down here. Then again, like sort of amazing shower again with the sort of the rainforest shower. That's been amazing. I love a rainforest shower and just like a walk-in shower. Nice little. An espresso machine there, that's been amazing. And this is me thinking like this is like, so what's this like? You got like lots of different things here, drinks, foods, things like that. And then they obviously got here the sort of like a sort of chocolate, but this is me thinking it's chocolate. So I was like, oh, okay, what's this then? You flip it around and then it's just like, I don't know if you can see that there. Obviously it is a sort of as a Bala Vibradora, and I was like, okay, and then there's a lubricante, then there's a preservatitos, and I was like, oh wow, what are these? Dados Eroticos, so it's basically a sex kit. So yeah, it's a vibrator, a cock ring, lubricants, vibrator liquid, condoms, and I assume that's Viagra. So that's interesting. First time I've been in a hotel with that, got sort of spa robes here, got some spa slippers, packed those, I love a spa slippers, so these are pretty sort of branded as well, closed toe, so taking those home with us. Again, then we got the sort of, the sink, and then the toilet in there. It's an amazing room, really nice hotel. Yeah, that's that. Like I said, just been done with breakfast, got like sort of a bit of time now before we check out. And then so just gonna chill now, do some work, and then again go like walk around sort of Madrid, go to like sort of go around some of the streets, need to get some souvenirs, need to get stuff for my daughter. She wants some sort of souvenir. Oh dear, fuck, my legs hurting. We'll go into the Hyrox stuff in a sec. Yeah, our flight today is, we're catching the flight back today. Our time's our flight 6:05, so like so heading there about like sort of 3ish to the airport, I think. Or leaving here. So yeah, I got a few hours to sort of to chill out today, so I'll walk around. So yeah, Hyrox. So yesterday, like sort of our heat was at 9:40, like doubles with me and Geraint. Really nice time because we did 9 o'clock in Cardiff. It was just a nice sort of like a bit late in the morning, just to sort of yeah, and it's just get out the way. Last thing I wanted was like be an evening. So anyway, going into it, like the race went well. Like I said, I was worried about my hip and stuff. I had issues with that like over the previous few weeks. If like obviously if you know, you follow these videos. But yeah, that was all great. Like warm up felt good, all these different things. Yeah, and it's really warm in there. It's like in an indoor center, like sort of, so tops are straight off. Didn't even like sort of like just, oh well, warming up and just going boiling, going even hotter. So again, the top was straight off. Yeah, no, it was really good. Like a really good venue, really good layout, much bigger than Cardiff, like spaced out well, laid out well. Yeah, like so we went. Going through the race is really good. Like the sort of the runs felt good, the stations felt good. And then like I said, overall as we're going through it, like the time we did it in 1:16. So that's again 3 minutes slower than we were in Cardiff. Which again, like sort of on face value, just like we crossed the line, it was like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. And like sort of, yeah, it got tough. Geraint sort of hit him, he struggled sort of towards the latter half, and when we finished, he was in a right pickle, bless him. Sat down, he was sort of on the chair, on the deck chairs they have, and yeah, he was just sort of like, oh my god, trying not to be sick basically. And I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna have to get out of the bin for him now, or get like a sick bag for him. So that was really sort of I was just waiting on, like, oh fuck, what's he gonna do? Don't like sort of all these people there in front of me, he's just like, he was vegged out basically, bless him. So yeah, like sort of like a little bit, like obviously we're 3 minutes slower, and it's just like going through, and it's just like that's strange, because it's like stuff felt good, didn't feel as bad, and then I guess perhaps like, obviously didn't feel as bad because it was 3 minutes fucking slower. But yeah, we went for our numbers, and the stations were slower and different things, and then I said, obviously factoring in like sort of the travel, like sort of like it was a long day traveling on the Thursday, like in terms of like driving to Heathrow, then the sort of like our flight was delayed by 2 hours, and we had to change planes, and then the flying, and then sort of like the taxi was probably about 45 minutes from the airport. Then it was like sort of like, it wasn't like the best food either, like eating on food on a plane, that was really quite heavy, sat quite heavy on me. And then we had sort of, we couldn't really find any things, we had to end up grabbing sort of some like a McDonald's wrap the night before, the late at night. We didn't sleep well because obviously nerves and just new environment. That was sort of I think probably like 6 hours sleep according to my watch. Yeah, so just, and then just obviously just fueled up on caffeine in the morning, but yeah, it was just all these different things. And it's like last night we were out to like sort of, we got it done. Yeah, just stayed at the venue for a bit, and then just like, oh, okay, and you go back, shower, and I need to have a fucking nap. So that was good. And then chilled out for a bit, and just went walking around Madrid. I went exploring, took in some culture apparently, like sort of, I don't know, went to the Royal Palace. I don't know, Garen's telling me, but I was like, I don't know, don't care, mate, I don't know, fuck, I just want to eat now. Went to some food markets, then went out for like a evening meal, went out for like a burger and chips, that was amazing. Had some sort of patatas bravas, had some sort of gyozas, had some other sort of like tapas, and then got some gelateria, as in ice cream. Don't think I said genitalia. What was I gonna say then? Oh yeah, it was a Turkish delight shop, so obviously got some Turkish delight. What do we do? Yeah, and like sort of, and then just obviously went to the lobby bar for a bit. But what was I trying to say? Yeah, just like recovery, like chatting to other people, and we found some other people, Hyrox, like we spoke to one guy when we were having a meal, and he's from Texas. He did sort of the singles yesterday, and he was 3 to 4 minutes slower as well, I think he said. 3 or 4 minutes slower, and he's done a few, and he was sort of yeah, and we were talking through it, like we were saying, we were 3 minutes slower. And then we spoke to this woman this morning at breakfast, so she did solos yesterday as well, and she was 3 minutes slower. She found the sort of like the rock zone was really big, is much bigger in Cardiff, like the transition area from the sort of, when you go from the transition from the run to the exercise, and she said about the altitude, and it was like, oh yeah, it's like obviously about 700 sort of meters like above sea level here, like it might play a factor. Because she was like, she's done a load of races, she does like one a month, and she was like, why am I sort of slower here? Like she can't work it out. Again, sort of yeah, there's lots of different things that went into it, but like I said, I'm not about, like the time I'm not really worried about. It's more about sort of like the process leading up to it was amazing, like the sort of just like building into the person I wanted to become, like stepping on that sort of arena in terms of yeah, like the process you go through, like the discipline, the conflict, like the doing the sort of the actions, like sort of pushing yourself in training, pushing yourself with like nutrition, dieting things in, like sort of saying no to things, disciplining yourself. Like that's a sort of like the win for me, the process of like I said, raising my game, like being able to like pushing that, and then as well as doing other things as well, and like sort of put, like I said, the experience of competing as well. Again, obviously just love it. Being on that like in the arena, like with all other people, it just opens up your mind and just pushing your body, and just what it does to you, when it like elevates your standards and stuff like that, it just opens your eyes and just sort of wow, yeah. No, I just really enjoyed it, and just like I said, doing it again, doing it in Madrid, like the whole experience has been amazing. Just like doing it in a sort of yeah, just like abroad, yeah, it's amazing, different country. So yeah, like so today now, I'm so glad it's done. So glad it just sort of, I could just, when I was done, yes, oh my god, just relax now. like I haven't got that sort of that thing in my head, like that deadline, that event in my head. It's just like obviously when you're having a test or exam or some sort of homework, and just the pressure of the shoulders. So what have we got to do today? Like I said, just chill out today, eat what I want. I'm not really focused, oh my God, I need to do this because it's taking me away. This is going to affect my recovery. It's going to affect my performance. So I was like, oh, do the fuck I want. So yeah, I'm not really worried about it. Just sort of look forward to sort of getting home on my own bed tonight. And yeah, that's it.